It must probably been like worth the peanut butter.
No, what the? Hell no.
She's like, hello? Who's this? Who are you looking for?
I work so hard and then you come home and then you forget to leave the attitude at the door, but sometimes it like,
you guys played a role in something with a bigger picture, right? That's the main goal, right?
Stop, bro! Stop! Thinking about it. Stop! Like, you gotta stop! You gotta stop!
Takes. I don't mess around with the flakes. I don't wait around for the flakes. Yo, you frosted flakes, motherfuckers, got them in a bowl, and I collect them like my itchy feet. Oh no.
Oh no. Came out the dough, started scratching his foot. Oh no, here he go. And he's scratching again. We don't know what's happening. He's scratching in the bands.
Yo.
All about the ends. We don't know where he goes. There he is, scratching again.
Yo, they call me O-O-D-O-R. You know, I go very far on these feet, but they crusty. You know, they call it athlete's foot. You know, who we go every day, every show, every week. Me and P gotta go. All these conversations, I don't even know. Yo, and I do it right here, 794. I don't wanna say all that because, I'm in San Bruno, right near the airport.
Yes, sir. We just messing around, y'all.
Yo.
Alright,
It's your boy, O-Weezy.
How y'all doing today? How you doing, everybody? Here we go.
Yeah. We're back in effect. Yo. It's the role players, it's this episode I think is for, we just want to recap and just talk about everything that's going on, you know what I mean? It's been I think about 7 or 8 weeks we recorded, maybe
Almost 3 months.
almost 3 months.
Almost 3 months, I want to say.
Oh, 3 months. But then we've been like taking a couple breaks
Like
between.
once a week we'll record, but we'll prep the week of, you know what I mean, shoot some ideas and get some stuff ready, make
Yeah.
sure we're all like all the way through, and like it's been a long journey because like just starting
Yeah.
and then coming to where we're at right now is like like what I'm saying, it's just like kind of like it's almost like we're doing reps, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're in the gym just trying to get it in.
As in, we're talking about the process of trying to make this podcast. We're like learning. We're going through it. When we first started, we were just like, how do we start? What do we do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We knew we didn't want to be too serious. We wanted to just come here, have some fun, and then he brought some equipment. He brought the mics. You know what I mean? All the pod recorder, and we're like, let's just like he said, like let's just get in the gym and just start shooting, right? That's how you get your shot to be perfected. Or,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
basically, it started off like on the chat. We were just talking and stuff, and when we would just be chilling, me and he would just be talking about random stuff that we hear, or knowledge that we picked up, and then like any kind of game that we kind of want to transfer to each other, so we can kind of like what I'm saying, just be sharpen our skills to be the best person that we are. And then I was like, dude, we always talk like we might as well just make something of it. We list
Just
podcasts
do
all
it.
the time.
Yeah.
And I was like hesitating in the beginning, and now I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I feel like I can voice how I feel on certain things that people might relate to, like, you know what I mean? Like, man, like if you're listening to this, you know what I mean? I'm speaking for you, like if you have a feeling like you want a voice or you want action you want to take, just do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like for
Yeah.
me, like I was just like, what do I got to lose? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll be sitting on my couch thinking like, what if,
Yeah,
I
and
was
that's
like,
the hardest part. Sorry to
yeah,
cut you off.
no, go ahead.
But that's the hardest part about it. Like, we want to do these. We have so much things to say, and we want to, we think we're funny to each other, and we come up with some random ass jokes sometimes, and we laugh, fall on the floor laughing and shit. But like the hardest part is like just doing it, and then like he brought in the things. We're like, let's just do it. You know what I mean? And, I think this is the 8th episode, and like we did really, like we have some track. You know what I mean? And as you guys are gonna see, we have like so many different setups. We had a different mic before. We had a couple more little
Our table
instruments.
setup was
Yeah,
just
our table
all
setup is always different. So
yeah.
we're still in the beginning stages.
Still.
It's not, we're not done yet,
Yeah.
but we're still getting there, and we're still shooting in the gym. Like we said, it's still practice right now. Like just speaking and elaborating, and trying to speak to a camera. That's hard. Like, what I mean? We got to practice that too. Like just conversating. Like
Yeah, the
regular
art of conversation basically is what it is. And we're trying to like converse with each other, and like even if it's just me and you, we listen to this to the rest of our lives. I'll be fine with it. If I got one like, it's cool. Like
that's fine.
But
too.
like maybe it's for you. Like maybe we're saying stuff that you want to say, but you can't say it.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So like. For me, I'm like, I'm saying kind of like known like as a slacker, you know what I mean, when I was growing up. But like I showed like, through like my experiences through life, like, you know what I mean, like, who I really am in myself, who I saw who I am.
And you're successful in your own right, and
I
you
mean,
count yourself.
I'm still trying to get there.
Successful.
I'm not gonna say I'm the say all or follow what I do, or I'm gonna make this a TED talk or whatever. But
also like you shouldn't like be like, oh, I'm not successful, but you have your own goals. Everybody should have their own goals, right?
Yeah,
everybody should be like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be have my own company or whatever, but I am successful in my own right, in my own life.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like you're on your own path.
Yeah.
Everybody's on their own timeline. Don't measure yourself up to somebody that's the same grade as you, that you went to school with, that he's doing, but so I gotta be, they talk on Instagram or whatever, that he's doing all this. Nah, don't do that. Go at your own pace, and you know what I mean, live successfully in your own ways, right? So
yeah, definitely. I mean, to piggyback off that, like if you're right now you're at work and you don't like where you're at, you know what I'm saying, and you want to like go back to school, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're right now you're thinking about, I want to take more classes, I'm going to do my master's, do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? If you're like thinking like, oh, school is actually not for me, I don't want to finish, but I'm just doing it, for my parents. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, and then figure out a plan. Make sure you figure out a plan first before you, you end what you're about to jump into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
If you want to get that new job, go do it. You know what I mean? Like that's
man.
Like for me, I was just like, me spending more time thinking about it, talking about it, is not gonna do any justice.
Yeah.
What it is me researching everything I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Get all the facts I need to do. Get get everything all buttoned up, and then actually just going out and say, you know what, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Having a game plan and just going out and doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, if you want to be like stagnant and you want to stay and be complaining all the time, then that's up to you. But if you're like have that second guess yourself, dude, just do it. Cause then for me, I was like, who am I to be like talking? You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm gonna be the voice for that person right now. He going to work right now. He listening to the Role Playerz podcast.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, for sure, I'm gonna do that. Or that girl, you about to go to your job right now, and you're thinking like, fuck my boss.
Hell yeah.
Do it. Tell him I said fuck you too.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like it's easier said than done. You know what I mean? You guys probably not went through those, motions and experiences yet, but soon you guys will find out that other people's lives is not yours, right? And you go the way that you want, and I'm gonna stress that out all the way, and that's why I have to tell my kids and my nephews and people that look up to me, like, hey, do what you do. Nobody's gonna care as long as you're okay, you're healthy, you're taking responsibility for yourself, not hurting others, and and just live life, you know what I mean, to the fullest. And because I didn't learn, those, virtues until a while, you know what I mean? I just always thought that, oh man, especially with this social media stuff, if you're on there all the time swiping and swiping, swiping, you know what I mean? You're just going to be like thinking to yourself, like, oh man, I got to be like these people. No, you don't, man. I know people that, are in college or whatever that are struggling, you know what I mean? I know people that, straight out of high school didn't go to college or get a job. So, but I mean, like soon enough
That's
they
me
found
right
that
there.
soon enough they found it out, and now they're happy, right?
Yeah.
They found it out, right? So there's gonna be those rough times, and it just happens to everybody. So, but you can't be down on yourself. Just just keep on going.
Yeah,
You'll
for sure.
find your niche, whatever it is. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
you're gonna be, and that's what we want to preach here.
Oh,
We're not gonna be very preachy all the time, but
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
get into those modes, we have those gems for you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure. I
That's
mean-
why we want to call each other this show the role
role
players,
players,
because we've been there before. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, like I said again, like that's why we came up with this, because there's a bigger goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? And especially if you have a good support system, you know what I mean? That's basically what it kind of comes down to.
We want to
You-
be your support
You want
system.
to be your support system, or help you become a support system for somebody that you feel like is gonna go get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because one day they're gonna need you, like you're helping them and support them. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like to everybody that's need a helping hand.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We're always there, but when that time comes, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they'll reciprocate the same.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely, because
The
they're
same
gonna
actions.
go back and be like, oh fuck, P fucking helped me on that one. Whenever I see him struggling or something, or he ever asks for something, I'm right there, bro. Give me some time. If I don't have the time, I'm gonna hit you up again.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
don't
like,
get
I'll
it
be
twisted.
right
I'm
there,
not
you
gonna
know
be
what I mean?
like, yo, you owe me that.
No,
that's
that's
not
off
my
top.
thing.
But then I'm saying,
That's
for
not my
me,
thing.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And if you ever need some, or
Yeah,
look
yeah,
that you
for
need
sure.
some help, I'm gonna be there, because I already know you have my
I
back.
just like
or
to see people
other people's
win. Like
house.
for me,
yeah.
I just like to see people win.
Other
like,
people's house. That's what I said. I got tongue twisted.
Yeah, I just like to see people win. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man,
saying? Like,
so-
if I was already rocking with you and you winning, I'm like, cool. I'll be in the
Yeah.
distance. I'll be in the crowd. I'll be cheering you on. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't gotta be like, you know what I'm saying?
Wrongness.
Straight up.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's what we want to do here at the Role Players podcast, man. We want to spread some love, spread some joy, spread some knowledge. Maybe not too much knowledge, but some stuff that you guys will gravitate to, because
sure.
although we're doing this for ourselves, if you have anything to pick up from this and
Yeah.
take into your own lives, you know what I mean, then more power to you, but take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Don't believe us in everything we say. We might be
Yeah.
fucking around all the time, but also just take, what you need and
Sometimes
apply it to your
we're
life.
serious too.
Sometimes we'll get serious, and we'll
sometimes we'll be laughing too.
yeah. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We have, I think I want to put this at the front of the all the episodes, so we could just explain our
Yeah.
journey, and then just get into like the whole pack. We're gonna try to drop a 10-pack, so we have a couple more episodes to go.
Yeah.
And then
once we get
I
to the
just
10,
want- yeah,
you know
so-
what I mean? And then you just please like, comment, message us, let us know how you feel about it,
Yeah.
if it's yours or maybe something we can work on, cuz I'm always willing to like work on myself and be a, you know what I'm saying, take
most
criticism,
definitely.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, but
And that's the biggest thing too, is like growing up, like I grew up like with my brother. Like I'm 6 years apart from him, right? And then when I turned a teenager, he started bringing me around like our older cousins, because I'm like in the middle of everybody. Like I'm not of age to hang out with the older kids, but I'm too old for the like my other little cousins, you know what I mean? So I was like right in the middle. And then when I got a little of age, my brother started bringing me around, and all I did was like soak everything in, you know what I mean? I was not trying to be a hard head, but just be there and laugh with them. And you know what I mean, they put a good environment around me, and we just jammed, and we just became brothers as we got older. So shout outs to my bros. You guys know who you are.
For sure.
And just having
Brodies.
a bigger family too, it's a big thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, just soak stuff in that anybody's trying to tell you, and take it how you are. Take it in strides. You know what I mean? And
For sure,
you
for
know,
sure. I mean, man.
and
I
be
mean,
like me.
I know. Yo, we got a lot of episodes, and I hope you guys like it. You know what I'm saying? There's some. We talk about everything from sports to life to being parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To being, you know what I'm saying, one of the homies just kicking, we're drinking, all that. And just kind of make sense of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I showed my daughter a couple of these episodes. She likes it. She thinks it's, you know what I'm saying, it's cool. But hopefully you right there, when you see it, you can let me know. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
We can make some magic happen, and we can keep it going. Keep
Yeah,
it rolling.
yeah.
We
We
can
gonna
actually
keep it
keep it
rolling.
rolling.
Keep it rolling. The
You know what I'm
rolling
saying?
role players rolling,
You know what I'm
rolling
saying?
deep, rolling in the wind,
Oh,
rolling, rolling, rolling.
yes.
So we've done. This is our 8th. We're gonna put this in the front, but we've done 7 other ones, right?
Yeah.
We got a lot to work on.
Yeah.
We got a lot to learn. We still very green in the game. Very what's it called? We're very much rookies, so we're just going it how we're doing it. Taking some stuff in that we want and just applying it, and being me and him. You know what I mean? We're just trying to like, sometimes we might have some creative differences, but we also try to take everything in that we do want, and apply it to our product, because at the end of the day, this is for us. Like we said,
sure.
this is for us. We're gonna
For
look on
us.
this back, when we're fucking old as fuck. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna be like, dude, we fucking, at least we took the time to do this, and hung out with each other,
For sure.
and just
I mean,
cherish
that's
this
another.
shit, you know
That's
what I mean?
another thing too. It's like a little getaway, like a little excuse to like kick it with my brother. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Saying-
yeah.
I mean, I still handle my stuff, but it's just like before we weren't like we'll go like weeks. We'll go like almost like months. Like
Yeah.
I didn't see him. I'll just hit him on the text, or you know what I mean. Of course, the whole COVID and everything.
Yeah,
but we're
yeah,
parents
yeah.
and stuff. But then now it gives us to like kind of like reflect back.
Do
and-
our own thing, kind of
yeah,
too.
because like we're both dads. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
maybe I can speak for some of the dads, like that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or
all
I can
fathers,
I can
man.
understand like the moms and the parental
Yeah.
side of everything.
Shout out to all the fathers out
Yeah,
there. Shout out to all the mothers
all
out
the
there.
mothers,
But
you know what I'm saying?
you
And
know.
or maybe I can relate to you if you're just you're a kid, you're
Yeah, man.
somebody's son, you're somebody's daughter. Because
Yeah,
I got a
man.
mom too, you know what I mean? And she still gets mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I lost count how many times she got mad at me.
Barry,
Yeah.
how come you didn't invite me?
And
Shout out, mom. Shout out, mom.
Shout out to the moms.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, man.
Mom
No, for
Dukes.
sure, man. Mom Dukes.
Mama Dukes.
Yeah, man. So we're just doing this to have some fun.
Have some fun with it.
Talk some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can
Set
give you
up
some bars.
something. Act like we know what we're doing. You know what I mean? So so we're doing this now. We've done I'm gonna stress this all the way. We've done like 8. Or this is our 8th episode. After we drop, how do you expect everything to go? Like,
Yeah.
what do you think you're gonna be handling, or how do you think hectic do you think it's gonna be?
Oh man, you think I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just thinking about the how we present this and the reaction to people, because we know people, but we don't know, they don't know this side of us. Like we're digging deep into our own like background history and some of our knowledge. I can be wrong at some point. So like when you see certain episodes and you're like, actually you're wrong on that, P, let me know and I can correct myself. But
Yeah.
like for where I am going forward, I have no idea where this is gonna take me. All I know is you turn the mic on, I
Yeah.
start talking, and we start recording. But now it's gonna go to you,
Yeah.
the viewer, the listener. You're gonna download it, and then you're just gonna be like, whoa. Maybe you're just gonna be like, that's a dud. That's a dud for you guys. Or maybe you're gonna be like, yo, that's 10 for 10. We on
Yeah.
that. Give us 5 stars. Give us the like. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I don't know. I really don't know where this is gonna take.
I think
I don't. Maybe it's just nothing. Maybe it's just
Nah, I don't think you should think of it like that. I think we should just think of it like, let's just do it, and
Yeah, I'm
whatever
doing it.
the reaction we get is whatever the reaction we
yeah,
get.
no,
Because this is
definitely.
a product. It's like, music, food, you know,
Events. Yeah.
whatever it is like that you create on your own time.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna have their
Yeah.
own different
Yeah.
what do you call it, like review on it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, just I think just let's just do it. You know what I mean? We got this far with our main goal. Our main like kind of motto was just like, let's just fucking do it,
Let's
right?
fucking do it. Who
You
gives a
know,
fuck?
also of course there's like some preparation and some stuff that we have
Yeah.
to talk about, and
lot
like
of
lot
of
straighten
text
out.
messages.
You know what I mean? Yeah, of course, and that's
Sorry
good.
to
You know
cut
what I
you
mean?
off.
No, it's so good. Yeah, text messages for sure. Like, like, oh, how should we talk like this, or should we talk about this, or stuff like that. So it's like, obviously we're gonna have some like guidelines on how to do this, but then it's like once we do it, it's just like, all right, it's there, it's whatever, man. Like we're gonna do it. And social media is a beast. You know what I mean? It's gonna get to a point where it's like, oh fuck, man, like they don't like it, or they don't like it. I cut those people out way back in high school. You know what I mean? Same shit. It's the same shit. It's people like, whatever, bro. If you're gonna be there, then be there. If you're gonna hate on there, why are you even there? Just to hate? All right, I need more haters. Come on, like Cat Williams said, I need 24 more haters by the end of the summer. You know what I mean? So it's whatever. You know what I mean? So I think it's just, obviously I do get, like embarrassed, or like when people think that, say stuff. Oh shit! Damn, I just put that shit up too. Our whiteboard,
Whiteboard fell down.
my new whiteboard that I just bought from Target, just fell with all our notes. But
We're reading it upside down right now.
Yeah,
But
it's upside
anyways,
down.
we'll keep it going. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
I'm the same way. It's more like we're trying to recap. It's almost like we're going into the future, but we're gonna go backwards because we're gonna.
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's how I
yeah.
feel right now. Like I'm in like freaking Marty McFly. Like
Back
'cause-
to the future, huh? Because we're recapping. We're going back to
The beginning.
the Biff days, and fucking.
but they're gonna listen to this in the forward when we drop.
So you're gonna
everything
listen to this, and we're gonna go back in time,
back in time,
and then we're gonna go forward.
and we're
from
gonna go
there.
forward if that makes
Yeah,
sense. Huh?
yeah. So,
Right?
Yeah, no.
We're gonna hop in the DeLorean. What we're gonna do? I'm gonna tell you. We're gonna hop in the DeLorean.
Yeah.
This
Go
is
ahead, Pete.
this is Doc. This is Doc right now. Gonna
Seatbelt
hit
on while he
85.
drives.
I'm gonna fucking throw it in 1st and hit it. I'm power shifting
Let's
like
go.
now. Power shifting like Creon. Boom.
Yeah, let's go.
Going.
Cleon.
Oh, my face is going back. My fat is going back in my face right now. And then we're going all the way
Fat
to
is
80.
going back in my face, right?
Yeah,
Dog.
we're gonna be in the future already, and then we'll probably be on 11, 12, 13 already. So when you
Yeah.
hear this, you know what I'm saying?
When you hear this,
It's
you
gonna
know what I mean? It's going to be, 11, 12. Yeah, exactly what he said. But you know what? Like, shit, when we get to, 50, 70, 100,
Damn.
200, we might not be even the same podcast, right? We might be totally something different, talking shit, but maybe extra person or different fucking studio. We might be in a different bar, you know what I mean? Or, some other backdrop or something,
Nah.
but, whatever it is. But we're still
No.
gonna be here. We're gonna be doing, no?
Nope.
What do you think?
Role play is for life.
I'm not saying that we're gonna change up the whole thing. He's getting the whole thing wrong.
Nah, I know what you're saying. I was just playing around, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and you guys are here with us in the journey, and we just gonna want to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I hope the feedback, we receive it well.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what I mean. You guys bless us with everything you guys have, and so we can keep
Yeah.
it going. We keep it going strong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean. We're gonna dive deeper. Like what I've known is like, you know what I'm saying, we got to keep the motivation there, and we got to dive deeper, and we got to, bring this thing to life. You know what I mean? We're basically molding right now. We're molding the sculpture. We don't know what it's gonna be,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
it's getting there. You
What
know?
did you at first? I know, sorry guys,
No, go
like we're
ahead.
getting really serious right now, and you know what I mean. Our trailer must have told you guys something different, but we want to like break it down to you guys and break down thing. If you want, you could fast forward and come back to this. You know what I mean? Because you know, we're just recapping and just trying to did I say recapping?
Yeah,
Recap everything.
yeah.
Recapping. Recap everything and just let you guys know what to expect and stuff. Um, what did you expect when we first like thing you just,
Started?
like, yeah. What did
I
you
don't know. I
kind
just
of wanted to
that
do?
first like little pilot episode. It was just like we're just going. You know what I mean? I just wanted to touch on a couple bases of stuff that we kind of already talk about. Like we talk about sports, NBA playoffs.
Oh, can I cut you off real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, from the beginning, yeah. So like he said, we just kind of started talking for the first I don't know how many episodes, but we didn't even have a name. We didn't even know what's a name. We were throwing this around. We threw role players around a little bit, but we're like, I don't know. We threw a lot of names around. But if you notice in the first couple episodes, we just go. We just start. We just mic check and we just start talking and stuff. So there, we don't even have a name. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I mean, damn, the names we were coming up with was just crazy.
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
We didn't even know how to introduce. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? We're coming in, letting you know, kind of like letting you know a piece of us right now. And it's just so crazy. But like, yeah, in the beginning, like when we started, I was just like, you know what I mean? Like, even it's not too long ago. It's like not years ago, but it's just saying like where we're at right now. Where we like,
Yeah.
The setup is so crazy. Like the setup was nothing. Like
Yeah.
it was just a fold out table, and we had two mics.
Yeah.
The two different mics that I had. One was because I was my studio that I had an extra mic, and I bought another one. And then it was for like weeks. It was offset. It was.
You'll see. You guys will see. It's hella funny, dude.
And then, like, we
we're
didn't have-
in my garage right now. First, we were set up in front of the dryers,
Yeah.
and it was funny because it was like, ooh, it's gonna look like, you know what I mean? We're just in the like that. I think that was a cool
We're
like
still
little
in the
background, but
garage.
there's no space over there. If I had a choice and we had a little bit more space, I think I would have set up the podcast over there the whole time. And then just have the fucking water heater in the washer dryer in the
That'd be
back,
fire. But
just
might be
because it
too
looks
loud.
like it looks raw, like you know what I mean. So, but you
Rough
know,
and raw.
and then some episodes you're gonna hear Cammy, my son, fucking yelling in the background in the other room, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" So,
Yeah.
just you know, what you guys are gonna expect in these first few episodes and stuff and all that.
Definitely. I mean, man. I mean, we're only at still single digits, but from where we came from, it's just like I feel like it's a big advance.
That should stop recording. Let me try it again.
Go ahead. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
how do you
so-
feel from the beginning to now? Like, what's your opinion?
Storage full, bro. Can you record on yours? Go. All right. Well, going from all that, cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Podcast talk on where we're gonna go, and you know what I mean. Just bear with us. We're still new in the game, like we said. But I want to get into something else. So I seen a news article saying that Toys R Us is trying to make a comeback for I think it's like the third time since like 2018 or something, and like because they went bankrupt, and that's because like people are selling online, and they're just not making enough money because they have to sell in the store, and they have so much toys, right? So like they've been bankrupt. They try to come back a couple times during like Christmas times and all that, and like Halloween times, I guess. I heard they're trying to do another comeback, just a little, like I don't know how many feet of space in like Macy's and stuff, and like having their own little stores and stuff. But I think that's crazy because like damn, Toys R Us is like my childhood, like going into the toy store and trying to go look for your favorite shit, you know what I mean? It's just, and then always also making your rounds, like going to like the bike aisle and just trying to ride the new bike and see what kind of stuff it has on the fucking bikes and stuff, and just all that shit. And just I was like, damn, man, Toys R Us is still trying to come out here. And they're trying to make some space in Macy's and stuff, and sell toys and shit. What do you
Jeffrey
think?
the giraffe.
Yeah, Jeffrey the giraffe, man. I remember like when I was hella young, I used to love Power Rangers, and they brought the Power Rangers out like in the fucking Toys R Us parking
In the
lot.
parking lot, remember that?
Yeah, remember that?
Dude, I
They
was
even brought out the Green
fir-
Ranger,
the
dude.
the first generation Power Rangers. I know it's a Japanese like cartoon, but they bring it out in American. We went to see them, but obviously it wasn't really them, but it was just in costume. But it was like
No, it wasn't them?
It wasn't them, dude.
What?
Yeah, it
That wasn't Tommy?
wasn't.
That wasn't Kimberly? Oh my God.
Yeah, it wasn't them for sure. But we got those autograph. I wish I had that autograph of that.
We got autographs? Man, I was really young, so I don't remember that
So
shit.
one of my homies in elementary school, he used to have these WrestleMania parties.
Yeah.
So like he'll have a WrestleMania party and it's always on Sunday. So the Power Rangers went on Sunday, and they gave out those pictures with them on it, the Power Rangers, the full squad, and then they had it like
Full
hand signature,
Yeah.
like autograph.
Yeah.
So then like for like Dad was like, hey, bring this to your friend, and I was like, but it's not his birthday. And he was like, well, they're inviting you to the party, and you might bring him something. And I said, all right. And I bring it.
Gave the fucking autograph.
we had a couple. They gave us a couple.
You
of
gave
them.
away my fucking autograph
Okay.
picture.
Gave your shit away.
Yeah, Owen don't even know what this is. Just
Yeah.
give it. Man, Power Rangers is my
He
favorite.
like
dude.
looked at it at the party. He was like, "Oh, cool, thanks." And then he put it on a table on the table, and I was like, oh, "Shit!" See, I knew that he shouldn't have bring the shit.
You gotta get it. You gotta. I feel like things like that, like you have to get it framed, huh? It can't just be like a picture or something, or like some like comes with something. You know what I mean? But I mean, at that age, you want to have it like
Yeah,
a toy and stuff. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
like things like that now, I want to like have it in a frame, so like at least it's not just like floppy and just like, oh, here, take this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't
I
know.
mean, yeah. We always frame it. It's probably better. It's always
Yeah.
better frame.
I love frame stuff. Like frame stuff are pretty cool. Like
Yeah.
now older, like I know like
Appreciate
the
it
value.
more.
Yeah, appreciate it more.
Appreciate
and
it a little
shit.
bit more.
Yeah, but
But-
Toys R Us, dude.
Yeah, Toys R Us is crazy. I remember going there when we were little. Dad probably bring us there, and I was just like amazed. Like my eyes just couldn't stop. Like my eyebrows were all the way up on my hairline and stuff because I was so
Dude.
amazed. Like, wow, all these toys. But he won't always bring us.
But we have to
couple
get the
things.
one on the bottom though.
Yeah, we ain't getting no big toys up top unless you
The
have some Christmas
$60
money.
one. You
Unless
can't
you have
get. I couldn't ever get the Megazord. I had to
Nah.
get the fake Megazord that
Yeah,
was just a one piece,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it just
yeah.
goes like this.
Yeah, you appreciated it though.
Hell yeah, I love those things, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll try to. I feel like Dad hooked it up because I did always try to leave with like a little $5.99 little action
Hell
figure. Or
yeah,
something
my mom,
like that.
my mom, because mom always like wanted to go to the mall like after work, her when she got off work and stuff. So we would go to ceremony, and I would always have to go with her, and I always wanted to stop at KB Toys.
KB Toy Store.
And I always wanted like whatever toys it was. We had hella Batmans, hella GI Joes, hella I don't know what, but we had a hella like always when we go there, I always look at the top right there, right next to the register. That one aisle was always like the Saturday morning cartoons, Fox cartoon toys and stuff,
Oh, like X-Men and all that stuff?
Yeah, Power Rangers. It was like the top one. It was like the legit one. Like, oh man, I want that one. She's like, no, that's too expensive.
Yeah, for
So
real.
I was
for
like,
real, for real.
okay, all right, can I get
For
this one?
sure.
It was always like the one she would let us get was like the one. It was just like a simple package with like the one toy and its accessory, and then that was the one we could get.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
I remember that. The one that's in the little clear plastic packaging.
Yeah, remember the one that you and Dad went to like a garage sale one time,
Oh, the
and you
G-
guys brought back the fucking the GI Joe fucking
Oh, we came
fortress.
up.
with the fucking with the wheels. It was like
Yeah,
it was like a
missiles
tank.
and-
Yeah, that was
that's
all. I was like,
clean.
ooh, there's some parts missing to it, but it was like, ooh, that's just tight,
I
dude.
threw some GI Joes in the bottom of the little opening, so
So you
like,
could take it with you.
yeah. He already gave it for like $20. He was, or $40. And then I was like, oh, there's more
Damn,
GI
40
Joes.
bucks out of the
I
garage
threw a
sale.
couple GI Joes in the little compartments and stuff.
Those are the gems,
Yeah,
dude.
GI
Those are
Joes, bro.
sick.
Those are made pretty
Yeah,
cool, but they're
man.
too small. They're so tiny. They're like this little.
And then
small.
those are ones with the rubber band inside, so you could stretch them a little bit.
Oh
and then
yeah,
just, like,
the waist pops and shit.
yeah. I used to like twist them all the way, and then just
Yeah.
make them fucking spin like
The
that.
waist pops all the time, and you'd be like, ah, only legs right now. Fuck. You would dig in a toy box and you'd be like, find it, and you'd be like, damn, only legs.
Do we have like a toy box?
We had a big ass toy box with
What did it
all
look
the
like?
action figures and shit in there.
What
Like,
that look like? Was it the chest, the little fucking treasure
I don't
chest
know what
thing?
it was, but
We used that one
Yeah.
before though, huh? Yeah, we had like my dad also from a garage
built,
sale.
Did he build that shit?
No, it was like kind of leather. It was like glued leather, like fake leather on like a little
chest,
treasure
a
chest.
chest.
Remember we threw that away a couple years ago, but I guess he got that at like my dad was like a real like antique like enthusiast or like kinda I guess, but like he used to like just collect hella like random stuff from like garage sales and stuff. I remember him taking us to like Salvation Army all the time, and then like he just like we just go crazy over there like. You know what I mean? Look at different ass shit. You know what I mean?
Now it's just
So-
Kala.
Yeah. I mean, shit. We used to make some stories like Toy Story style with those fucking toys. Dude, I remember you had the other, the Shredder. It was like the globe or something, and you could open
the dome,
it up.
the dome.
Yeah. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that. That's Crane's lair or something like the
Yeah,
dome
yeah.
for Ninja Turtles.
So we used to use that as one base, and then the other base was the GI Joe thing.
No, it was the Tonka trucks.
Ooh, you had matching Tonka trucks. Those things are expensive now, dude.
They're expensive.
Yeah, those are things like $60 or
The
something.
dump
like that.
trucks?
Yeah, those are sick though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
This is
what's
like
it
real
called?
metal and shit.
Yo, speaking of Toys R Us, that was like one of my like first or second jobs ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think it was my second job.
What would you have? Was the first one?
I think in high school. No, before that, was doing the trash, picking up trash outside, and we get paid every week.
Picking up trash where? Like
In
you had
school,
fucking
at the
community
school.
service?
Yeah, at the school.
And you got paid for that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got paid for that shit.
'Cause he was in trouble, fucking getting in trouble all the time. I had to fucking.
Yeah, we got paid for that every week. We get a check and we go to they had this place called Service Merchandise, and then they gave you a check and then you can buy anything in the Service Merchandise. It was off of in
At school at
yeah,
Westmore High School.
No, it was in like junior that's it Thomas Edison or junior high.
No, what's your first real job though? Like
Oh.
out of high school or like actual job as an adult?
Oh, as an adult, yeah, probably Toys R Us.
Toys R Us.
Yeah,
Which one did you work at?
the one in Fashion Island.
Oh shit!
Hmm. Yeah,
Damn, you worked in Fashion Island and shit. How was that?
the drive was crazy though, like, cause I didn't expect the drive to be like so deep back there, like.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like you
yeah.
drive
San
from
Mateo. That's like
Daly
yeah.
City to San Mateo. That's like a good 25 minutes. Like,
25, 30 minutes. Yeah,
and I
that's
worked
pretty
the
long.
late shift too, so like, it's like 4:30 to like closing basically.
What time do they close?
They close at like 9:30.
Oh, okay. So it's
Maybe-
kind of part time still.
Yeah, part time, but still, it was just like
Oh, because it's retail. Retail's always gonna give you a
yeah,
little part-time
shitty ass
shit.
hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like they're gonna give you like 25 hours or 24.
Yeah, yeah. Damn.
not 32.
How much
Over-
are you
I
getting
think
paid?
over- shit, I think I was getting paid like $8 or something like that. $9.
That's pretty good. What year is that?
Man, can't even recall, bro. I don't
Fucking-
remember.
You gotta flip back the
know.
fucking stone pages.
Brother is old. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah.
Man, don't be so serious about that shit.
But anyways,
I'm trying to
I
make
worked at
fun.
Toys R Us. I was in the cashier. So then like
It's so
whoever-
sad about it.
yeah,
This
who was
is
in the
so old.
cashier? The other cousin was working in the he was in the customer service. So he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, we got hot item." I was like, "What is it?" He's like, "They got PS3 game or was it no PS1 games, PS2 games." was like, what? Dreamcast games, all that shit.
What's a hot item?
Like a new item that's about to come out, and then he'll get first dibs because he'll go to the truck, the delivery late night. And he'll be
That's fire.
It's coming. This is coming right now, and then it'll come out on the news ad thing because it'll show. He'll see everything that's gonna be received at the store.
Hell yeah.
And then he'll look at because he was kind of like a gamer, and then he'll look. He's like, oh, Dreamcast, or oh shit, PlayStation. Xbox wasn't out yet. Xbox wasn't out yet.
Damn, I should have worked at fucking Toys R Us.
Yeah, Xbox wasn't out yet, and then it was just Dreamcast, PlayStation, or Nintendo 64. Then he'll say like, oh, this game's coming out. This game's coming out. Oh, it says we got 50 of those games.
So you get first dibs, whatever you want.
But you're gonna pay retail price, but you get the employee discount and all that.
Did our other cousin work with you?
That's what I'm talking about.
2 of them.
No.
Oh, okay.
And then he was working there. Then I was working in electronics, which is the gaming section. But then the manager's what's it called was there. The manager's offices were there and stuff. So
always fucking watching your ass. And shit.
And then I moved to bikes. I went to the bikes department, and then whoever wanted a bike built, and I'll build a bike, and then or you know what I'm saying, look for the bike.
I remember you guys came back with some sick ass bikes one time. I was like fucking hella jealous.
Oh, that's
like,
fun to watch.
Damn, man, that's
from my other cousin.
Mongoose and shit. Oh no. Our cousin got an orange and black mongoose. That shit was hard, dude. Like Giants colored. And then you got like a
AMX,
Averex or something.
Averex brand.
Averex?
Something like that.
You said AMX?
I think it's AMX.
It's not even BMX. It's AMX.
It was clean though.
And then that shit got old. But the bike stayed at our house, right? When I was in middle school, my dad and our uncles tried to fucking weld that shit together to look. I don't know. It was a weird ass bike, dude. And somehow it got shorter or something. But it was like rusted out, so they tried to revive it and stuff because I was like into bikes at that time, you know what I mean? And we were trying to like fuck with other bikes and put shit together, like fucking Frankenstein some stuff and stuff.
Yeah.
So my dad and uncles was like trying to they just fucked with it and just like put it together. That shit was funny, dude. Man, I had a cool ass bike. Tata got me a bike one time. He came back from the Philippines, and he found out that I made the B honor roll in elementary school. The one time. The B honor roll. It wasn't the A. It was the B. But I made it one time.
It shows who's on the A honor roll.
Yeah, if you had your GPA was good for like a semester or like a quarter or something, and you're on the honor roll, right? So I got an honor roll, and he got me he was like, "What do you want?" He came back from the Philippines. I remember, came back from the Philippines. We picked him up from the airport, and he was like, "What do you want? I know you're in the honor roll." And I was like, "I want a bike." Because I knew you guys had. I was like, oh, I want a bike. And he got me this sick ass fucking like. I wanted a mongoose, so it was like a road bike or something.
Oh, I
remember
that.
Sick,
I remember that one.
It was like a blue one.
Dark blue, black, right?
It was like a dark blue or royal blue one.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like it had like not road tires, but like
street
hybrid. Street hybrid style.
Where's
that shit was sick.
Where's the farthest you rode your bike to, like, without telling anybody that you're about to ride?
Without telling
when
anybody?
you're younger, under 18.
When I had that bike in like elementary school and like in the summers, like I used to always take it to the school because that's where everybody, like, we live 1 block away from the school, right? And during the summers they used to have like the daycare, like park and rec daycare style. So like my friends used to be there, so I used to be like, all right, I'm about to go down to the school to hang out with my friends. So we used to go there, and then we used to ride it maybe another like 4 or 5 blocks from the school all the way to KFC. Damn. So that was like in elementary school, maybe 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. I used to ride it over there to KFC, and then we used to ride back to the school and just around the neighborhood. I think the farthest was probably Gellert, which is like, I don't know, like fucking 20 minutes away from our house, walking or biking. And not really that far because, and then at Westmore High School, they had like, I guess they were building stuff. but they had the dirt outside of the pool area, and they had fucking ramps like dunes. So we used to go there. Me and my other friends, we used to go there on our bikes and fucking just like ride the bikes on the fucking sand or the dirt dunes and shit.
Yeah, that's tight.
How about you? Where
Probably the furthest I rode, probably like top of the hill.
top of the hill
Yeah.
in Daly City?
Yeah.
So
Maybe even past that, maybe like Geneva.
yeah, damn.
Yeah, with the
So
homies. With the homies.
damn, how old were you?
Probably like 16, maybe like 15.
16. That's not, I mean that's a
Like
that's
15.
a
I wasn't.
that's
I
a
wasn't.
good
We
age.
weren't driving. No one I knew was driving. So people
Yeah.
were. You're either busing it, or you know what I'm saying. You got somebody that knows that got wheels. Like,
yeah. So for those you guys don't know, like top of the hill is like Daly City. So we live in Daly. We grew up in Daly City, which is the west side of Daly City, and very hella hills. There's hella hills there. Like we live on a hill, so going down it, is fun. But you have to climb that hill again to get back to our house. And that's probably so said he biked to the top of the hill. That's gonna be at least like 30-40 minutes to get there, and then past that it's like another hour and a half.
we
or
would
something like
stop
that.
though.
Yeah, but like just ongoing, right? That's
Yeah.
pretty much like 40 minutes. You're gonna,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
pretty long.
you're like at that age, you don't really know everywhere everything is.
Yeah.
Until you start driving and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So like when you're mobbing and you're biking, you're just like shit look crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
No phone, nothing. You just on whatever.
That's tight,
Whatever
man.
time.
That's how
whatever
it
time
was,
you got.
man.
Whatever time you
Yeah.
got.
or like, yeah, man. When I got to high school, we didn't really ride bikes and stuff. Mostly took the bus and all that. Called for rides and stuff, but be on foot and all that, but not really bikes. I never really, none of
Yeah,
my friends
I
really
mean,
had bikes, but
Yeah, I mean, once after that age, I mean, obviously everybody started driving and stuff, so we started like getting rides from the older cousins and everybody, all the cousins that was around.
Yeah,
that age
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. But I mean,
damn,
everybody know where Daly City's at. You know what I'm saying?
crazy. Yeah, man. So, what else you got? You got anything, man? Yeah. My first job was fucking, I did a park and rec thing. I think I did a park and rec thing in 2005. Oh, yeah, that's when ZZ was born. So, ZZ's our nephew. I got a park and rec job for the summer. It was a program that school provided, and I was only like 14 or 15, and they had me be a volunteer at a day program for summer, but I was getting paid for that. And I remember, I think one of the first times, we don't condone underage drinking, but I remember when I first interviewed for that job and I got it. I remember I went with you guys. You took me and and I fucking drank my first 40 and some fucking Crown Royale. Oh man, I was through, dude.
Who, me?
Huh?
Who, me?
Some people.
Yo.
Macuyas. Whatever, it's all good. You should be old enough to be watching this anyways. You shouldn't be
Yeah,
young
for
watching this shit. If somebody's letting you watch this, don't watch this.
Yeah.
You probably won't understand half of this shit.
Give me their
anyway.
number. I'm gonna talk to them.
Yeah, but anyways, I remember that day, like I was 15, bro. And I always wanted to hang out with you guys, and you finally were like, "What's up? You want to go?" It was a summer, and I was like, "Yeah." We went to the store, got some 40s, Mickeys. And I was like, "Ooh, I'm about to drink this shit." That shit was nasty as fuck. I went to halfway, and then you're taking shots of fucking Crown Royale. Ooh,
Damn, so 40 and Crown Royale?
Yeah, man. I
You
didn't know how
should've
to
turned.
drink, and I was fucked up, dude. Fucking one of the stories over there. Sorry if I'm fucking
Yeah, go
going
keep
on
going,
and
keep
shit.
going.
But-
People are gonna remember those days.
Dude, one of those times, like, I was so fucked up, like, drinking all night and stuff, and then I was like, fuck, man, I'm so fucking faded, like drunk. I was like, this is the first time I've ever drank ever. And I was like, oh my god. My cousin was in the kitchen. I was like, hey, I have to throw up. And he gives me a bag, And I was like, all right, I gotta go outside. So I went outside with the bag, and I fucking started throwing up in it and all that. And I started throwing up, and fucking all you hear was like splatter on the floor. I was like, what the hell? So I looked at the bag. It's a paper bag. And then I looked at him. I was like, why'd you give me a paper bag? So I looked
Went
through.
right
There's like a
through.
fucking hole. There's a hole in the bottom because it's fucking all the throw up fucking.
Splatter.
Like, what the hell? Man,
It's
that shit
soaked
was
up, it got
fucking
soggy and shit,
dude,
huh?
that shit went through. And fucking, that was like one of the, ooh, man, I was spinning, dude, at 15,
bet.
dog.
I bet.
Man, and I remember the next day we had a wedding to go to.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, I was hungover. And they're trying to have me drink too, but I was like, I'm good, man.
That's crazy.
Man, that was the first time I got introduced to that shit, man. You remember the first time
When
you drank?
When I drank, the first time I drank, man, I can't even remember, bro. Honestly.
You don't remember the first time?
I mean, with my homies, I think we had Hennessy. Like the first time, we had Hennessy. We were drinking Sprite. We had it in a mug, and then we had Sprite in another mug, and they were just pouring shots of Hennessy. I remember I just smelled like Hennessy, and then I didn't really eat that much at school, and I was throwing up. We were like near these stairs, and I was throwing up, and it was all on the stairs because it was like a laser. I was like,
you didn't
a
know how
laser.
to handle
I
shit
didn't know
like
how to
that
handle-
at
I just
that
kept,
time,
They
right?
just kept serving it to me, and I just like, cool, this is cool, and just trying to eat some chips and stuff with it, but I ain't gonna do nothing if you're fucked up.
Damn. How old
was
were
like-
they? And they knew how to drink already, your homies?
One of my homies, he came from PI, and he was like, this is how you do it. You gotta chase it with the Sprite.
How old were you?
Probably like 14, 15. Yeah.
That's a good age to start.
It's bad, bro. Why are we telling these people right now, bro?
Man, this is our life,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I mean, this is what I said. It's like,
Yeah, yeah,
why are we gonna hide stuff from our life?
But-
This is
but
what
after-
we're gonna talk
but-
about. If we're gonna get to
Yeah.
fucking level 50 or episode 50,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
you're gonna learn some shit about us.
But,
But just take it with a grain of salt. Like, you know what I mean?
but
Like, how
after
we are
that,
now
though-
is not how we are before.
Sorry to cut you off. But after that, I didn't like drinking anymore. Like, I didn't like that shit, and so I stopped until like we got to like, I want to say 19, 18, and it was with the other relatives, and then I figured out how to I found out how to do it good, where I don't feel like shitty or whatever. But it still took over time. But there's still a bunch of hangovers after that. You know what I mean? But you know
How
what I'm
to
saying?
drink.
But I stopped because I was like, I didn't like that feeling at night, you know, or waking up.
He's hiding stuff. He drank. He's trying to be good old tissues.
Hey, come on, man. Yeah, I'm not a good teacher. I'm known as a fucking slacker and shit.
That doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, I do.
Slacker. That's way different from whatever we're talking about. Nah, but hey, man, that taught me a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? From being responsible around other people during high school, like, you know what I mean, drinking around the right people or wrong people. You know what I mean? Just like, you know.
Oh yeah,
like,
there'd be some
there's
weirdos.
different- yeah, there's different people, you know what I
Definitely
mean?
some weirdos. I'll try to, you know.
There's people like, high school is different. There's gonna be people that you think they're your friends, but when it comes down to it, they're not gonna have your back, and so like it's gonna be hard to like, oh, do you trust these people while you're intoxicated or inebriated? You know what I mean? Like, how far are they gonna, have your back? It's gonna be to a certain point. So, you know what I mean? For those people out there, you know what I mean? Just know who your real partners are, because you never know.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely never
So
know.
just be responsible. Make sure you're watching your back. Make sure you befriend people that you think that will have your back, and just go through it with them, enough times to be like, you know what, I trust this guy, and then,
Trust
you know
him.
what I mean? So just be responsible and take care of your shit. You know what I mean? So what's up? What you got?
All right, so trying to get off on that type of vibe, that motivation.
Teenage drinking is
yeah.
very bad.
Like, trust who you are, but that's like the motivational thing, you know. Last week or other week, you had Coach O. I called him Coach O because
Oh,
you were trying to give the
shit.
halftime speech. All
Oh
right,
God.
this is the scenario right now.
What's the scenario?
Is
Check it out, yo. Check it out, yo.
you're working at Toys R Us right now.
I'm working at Toys R Us.
Opening for Black Friday.
Oh shit.
6 o'clock in the morning. The shift is about to start.
This is like one of those
And
fucking.
you're the store manager. The store manager
man.
and he has to give a speech for everybody.
Why
What are you
do
gonna
these
say?
ones again?
You're the best one. What are you
I'm
gonna
the
say?
best one. Last time he said, "Nah, bro, you're gonna still lose. Get the fuck out of here! You're gonna make me do it again and put me on the spot and shit."
Come
This
on.
guy had this shit planned, dog.
No,
You do it.
No, you got it. You got
This
it.
motherfucker, bro.
You got it.
This fucking
got
guy.
You got it.
Store manager on fucking Black Friday.
You're at Sears. Fine. You're at Sears. What are you gonna say to them? To the employees?
Oh shit, again? We're gonna get fucking copyrighted, dude. Yo, to all my Sears employees, yo, come over here, get your monies, yo, you, and you, the cashier, the person in merchandise pickup, it's called MPU, yo, the back room, yo, the fucking, the baby clothes, yo,
Yes.
baby section, yo, fucking appliances, yo, electronics, yo, everybody in the back, everybody in the front, yo, we open at 7 o'clock p.m., so get ready.
Open up at 7 o'clock p.m. and close at 10.
It's Black Friday? You don't close at 10 at Black Friday?
What you said? Oh, you saying when? On Thursday, open up at 7 p.m. Is that what you're saying?
What?
You said 7 p.m. We open up at 7 p.m.
You must have not worked at a fucking retail store in so long, bro.
So what time you open then?
Dude, when I used to work at Sears, I worked at Sears for 2 years, right? The first year I worked at Sears, they opened the store at 10 p.m. The second year they opened the store at 6 p.m.
On
on Thanksgiving for Black Friday.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
So it's pre-Black Friday. They do that all the time now.
Shit.
Even on Thanksgiving, you have to work. You don't remember?
I forgot now.
Like
I
after
forgot, yeah.
one of our Thanksgivings,
We
I was
went
wearing
to-
my Niners shit
we went
and
to
the Niners
Kohl's.
game, and then I left. I left right after dinner, and I had to go to work.
Yeah, we went to Kohl's that time too, and I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah, man. Fucking yeah, this guy's been out the game, bruh. He said he stopped it at 7 p.m. That was the thing that stopped the whole thing. He was like, 7 what? This is an outrage. Yeah, bro. And the first year, like I worked from I had to come in at 10 p.m. and then they left the store open during the whole night until the next day. So my shift was fucking like, it was like 10 to 3 in the morning or 10 to 6, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. and then go back home for another like 8 hours and then
Sorry, I
come
had to
back
piss,
at
bro.
fucking like come back like at
Hold it
3
right there.
o'clock.
Hold it right there. I gotta take a piss.
Okay.
Pause it.
How do I just press pause?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what we're talking about.
You were talking about what time you start at Sears.
Yeah, Sears is a wild time.
Hey, I want to apologize to all the viewers. Everybody
You ever,
listening. He looks at. I was looking like I was sleepy, but I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not falling asleep.
Yeah,
saying?
he just looks faded and tired.
I drank like a what is this
I'm
freaking?
not giving you beer no more.
I know. We should drink coffee next time. Mind Haze Double IPA. Come on.
You
dude.
think you could drink? You think you could drink coffee at this time?
Yeah, my sleep will be fucked up though. Dude, the other
I
day-
mean, yeah, we could drink coffee at this time, but
the other
obviously it's
day
gonna
it
get
was like
fucked up.
Tuesday, and I went to sleep like at 8:30, and I woke up at 12 thinking I was late for work, and my alarm didn't go off. Everybody was sleeping. And
Oh, I thought you said you went to sleep like hell, like
Early.
late, but it was
No.
early.
I went to sleep at 8:30. I was super tired, And then I woke up at 12, like, oh shit, like startled, but my phone was like charging. I think my girl, she charged it for me, and then I thought I was late for work. Like everybody forgot. And I looked and I said,
In
"It's
fucking
12?"
cold sweats, dude.
Yeah, I was sweating, and I was like, what the heck? 12? And I was like, made sure I looked at my phone. And I was like, oh, okay. So I put my phone near my TV, so I had to get up to turn off the alarm, or so I don't.
I think I should do that.
Instead of like
dude.
putting next to my bed and just hitting it like on snooze, snooze, snooze,
Yeah.
snooze, snooze, snooze. So I put it away from me, so I won't be on it when I go to sleep. And when it goes off, I get up to get it. So then I
Damn, I
just get
should
up.
do that shit, dude.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
snooze
there's
my shit
different
to the
ways.
death. I always know, like, I got an extra one. I got an extra one, right?
Yeah.
I can snooze it one more time until it reaches, like, I work at 4:30, so I can snooze it hella times until it reaches like 4:15, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, I gotta get up now.
Yeah, I know.
Damn,
I know.
I used my call-in sick already. Like, damn, I work at 4:30 and I fucking wake up at 4:15. So they never say anything, dude.
This guy.
Man, I'm like Dottie, mom and dad.
He got it made. That's what he got.
Nah, bruh, fucking. That's a good time to go to sleep. If you don't see me texting you after fucking 9 or 10, it's because I go to sleep and I'm trying to go to sleep. I try to go to sleep at 8, but shit, it never happens sometimes.
Are you gaming still?
I don't game on the weekdays. Like,
Yeah.
if I game, I'm gonna try to game at like 6 o'clock and play for like an hour, and then that's it. Or like after work when the kids are asleep, like I'll try to do that.
Was it worse before?
What?
Your gaming.
Like in terms of like getting in the way of sleep and work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah. Nah, man. I think yeah. I think the worse it got, the thing that got worse was bad for my sleep for work. Sorry guys. And then was when I got hooked on the series Lost. You know that show? It was on Netflix. So the show Lost is about the fucking.
They got lost in the fog, basically.
Nah, so everybody was on a plane and the plane crashed and they're stuck on the island and they couldn't get off the island. And every episode was an hour or hour and a half long, and fucking like it was like 6 seasons. So I would watch that shit. I used to work at fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, and dude, I used to watch that shit at night until like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning or 3:30 in the morning. Sometimes I think I went up to 4 o'clock.
What's the basis of the story then?
So they crash on a island and they can't get off, and then people start dying one by one, and then like throughout all the seasons they find out at the very end they find out that they're all dead already, and so it's pretty fucking interesting though. But there's some like weird shit that was happening during that fucking whole series. Like there's this like weird smoke that I didn't really get to like find out what it actually was and stuff. But yeah, that was a really good series. But yeah. How about you? Did anything that really like stopped you from sleeping? So like, cause you knew you need to get to work.
Music.
Music.
In the last like couple years, like I got really addicted to watching music and music videos to the point where like I just started making music recently in like 2019, 2020, like really getting into it because
But before you used to make music.
but it just not even that much. But then like one time when I thought I was really like hella addicted to it was like my girl, she caught me like at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I was like in the living room.
She caught you?
Yeah, she caught me, and I was she was like, what are you doing? What are you watching? And then she took my phone from me while I was like half asleep, and I was like, what? And it was like a beat making video.
Like you were doing something fucking
Yeah.
criminal and shit. Like,
And it was like
what's this boomba? But it's fucking beatbox. Not
No,
boomba, it's beatbox.
It was like a like how to how to edit your samples like better, and she's like, what is this? And I was like,
Damn, that mad? Like,
No,
shit,
not
that
mad.
mad. Like, what
No,
is this?
No, not
right
mad,
here?
but like she was like, "What do you do? Like, you don't want to sleep?" Like, and I was like, I was just so like zoned in, like watching it, because you know when you put the screen,
Yeah, I've
it's
been
dark,
through those
and then
before.
she's like, "What are you watching?" And I was like,
Yeah, yeah,
"This
yeah.
guy's making beats right now on
Yeah,
his
yeah.
keyboard."
I actually, yeah, dude. Like a couple of years ago, I was watching Hunting of Hill House, and I was
Yeah.
watching those episodes, and I was really into that shit. And then there's another thing on YouTube called Roast Me by All Def Digital, where it's like they're in a classroom setting or whatever,
Yeah.
and they just roast each other, and it's just hella funny. Like, I watch that at night, and me would be like, "Dude, your fucking phone is too loud." Like, even through my headset, like, you just hear fucking hella laughing and shit. Because if you haven't watched that, watch that on YouTube. YouTube.com. Free plug. Fucking roast me, all def digital. That shit is fucking funny, dude. Like, they just get on each other. There's like a period in time where like I would come around the folks and shit, and I would just like start roasting people just out of nowhere, and they're like, "What the fuck? Like,
Out
you
of
just
nowhere.
getting on people right now?" Like, oh, sorry guys, I'm watching this too much. But dude, yeah, watch that shit. That shit's
Yeah, at
funny
work we
as
roast each
fuck.
other at
Like,
work.
fucking,
Yeah, bro.
fucking.
Yeah, bro, that shit's crazy. You hella like get indulged in that, like whatever you're watching and stuff, and
Yeah.
like, yeah, even right now, I was just like, hella watching hella videos of like, you know, different ways to like, you know, edit certain things, and you know, different music tips and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Trying to get
man.
on that hype. That's like that's the type of stuff that intrigues me. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? To each his own. So like, that's what I'm into. You know what I mean? Like how people, you know, make music and stuff, different instrumentations, but you know.
Yeah, that's tight, man.
That's cool.
It's good to have hobbies, man.
For sure.
Also, I want to just tell people, you know, like, um, on the hobby point, like, if you have a hobby, whatever it is that you want to do or you like and stuff growing up, like, um, just do it. You know what I mean? Just like it. No matter what anybody says, like, it's cool to be a nerd, right? It's cool to like nerd out on shit, because before I used to be like, oh, it's not cool. You know what I mean? I want to be like Kuyas and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I don't do that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't look at that. I don't like anime. I shouldn't like fucking like Dragon Ball Z all that much, but man, I liked it. I like, you know, I loved it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I got into that. Like, I wish, like, if I was a little more like nerdy and like that, like, you know, I did like it. I didn't want to be ashamed of it, or like, because now, like, look at people, like, there's people going to fucking Comic-Con and all that. You know what I mean? I think that's fucking cool, dude. Like, also,
Dope.
like, fucking our little cousin, like, he fucking made, like, he's a Star Wars head, right? And, like, he made his own, like, little Star Trooper. Is it called Star Troopers?
Stormtroopers.
Stormtrooper outfit, like, legit, like, cosplay shit.
Get it
And
right, homie.
he was on, that's why I asked. He's been on 2 fucking sets with fucking John Favreau, and I think another set of the Mandalorian. Like, he was one of the stormtroopers and shit. And I was like, damn, that's tight. See, like,
Dope.
you know what I mean? People get into like fandom and like go hard with it. Like, it might take you somewhere. So like, for the people out there, you know, the young kids that are like kind of like, you know, influenced into, or not even influenced, but like, you know, a fan of something, go hard in it. If you like it,
Yup.
go hard.
Yup.
And if, you know, people say something, whatever, you know what I mean, they have a problem with themselves, then they might like it. They're just making fun of you, you know what I mean? That's just, you know, how it is. But yeah, man, I wish I was like more like into like more, you know, stuff and nerded out more. So yeah, that's tight. Beats, you know, I wish like last 2 weeks ago, when we're just, you know, cooking up some stuff out here and just trying to figure out like our little intro stuff, I try to record on my phone, just record us talking about like how we're gonna make an intro and all that, and we like was just in here, it got silent for a second, but it just clicked on our minds, like, fucking like, oh, we should do this and do this, we should put our fucking
Process. The
yeah,
process.
the
of making
process.
stuff.
And
Yeah.
for some reason, my phone
Yeah.
stopped recording, and it was like, what the fuck, man? I looked at it, I was like, damn, that would have been sick to have on, you know,
Yeah,
camera.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
You
That
know,
we just cooked it up
even
like
like
that.
the whole process, like not even like trying to like, you know, shy away from like media stuff, like filming and stuff, and
Yeah,
music.
man.
Also the process of like when I watch cooking shows, sometimes that's how I feel. Like I'll watch like I don't know if you ever watch Chef Irwin Impossible
Impossible.
Impossible Dinner.
It's very impossible.
Pasha. Uh, Impossible Dinner, and then he makes a dinner out of whatever they give him, like which is the items.
Oh,
Like
like
and
McDonald's.
yeah, no. Last time he made he was at a tailgate like in Philly for Philadelphia
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah.
He was at a tailgate, and then the ingredient that he had to kind of add was kind of like it was like coffee, but he made everything like marinated in it, or you know what I mean, like a little
That's
hint,
wild.
a hint of it. You know what I mean? Basically like a coffee place, but then like he made everything like you know what I'm saying, part of that. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
wild.
even if it was just a little bit, or maybe it was like more like cookies. He made like the barbecue marination, a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So like the process of him making a whole dish, a whole to feed people was super cool to me. And then also another one that I like is the Guy Fieri the grocery games.
Yeah, yeah.
So then like you have to go to the grocery store, you have a budget, and then you have to make whatever whatever kind of dish that they ask for. Like you only can use like pork right now, and you got to make a lunch. out
Oh,
of
and did
it.
they have to cook it on the show?
Yeah, they cook it in the grocery store, and they cook it on the show, and they give it
Hell
to the
yeah.
judges and stuff. And like that whole process to me, I think is super dope. Like you
Yeah,
know what I mean? I
man.
think that's cool to me. So then like when I see certain
Yeah.
processes made, like how they make films, how they do the stunt part and everything, I respect that. Like I always respect the process, everything
Yeah,
that comes
man.
with it, like the work that comes with it, like what I'm saying, different things, you know what I mean? Like building a car, like people that build cars, like I always
Yeah.
like respect that like aspect, like the work you put in and then to where it looks like now, the detail, and then how like everybody is like appreciative like the work that you did.
Yeah.
And then you're just thinking about like how much or whatever you're thinking about the next thing, or you're just thinking about like how much work it took.
Isn't that crazy how like cars, like being mechanics and all that, that's not considered of like nerding out. I'm nerding out on cars, right? Like nobody really like, because that's very common. Like everybody
Yeah.
drives cars, right? You see it every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
So it's like, people that are car enthusiasts,
Yeah.
like they're not like frowned upon. Like, oh fuck, he's a fucking nerd about his fucking cars. Like it's just normal because everybody talks
Yeah.
about it. It's just there all the time, right?
They
It's
just
like a
can't. They
general
think
thing.
of him as like the gearhead. You know
But
what I mean?
like if it's like music, like oh he's a music, they don't call them nerds. But if it's like fucking anime
I'd
or
definitely nerd
thing
out.
or toys or whatever,
Yeah.
like oh they're nerds. It's like
Nah,
it's
there's
all
they're
for
doing
those
what
are
they
for
like.
kids.
Yeah.
Nah, man, adults made
Nah,
these cartoons.
yeah.
So what the fuck you talking about? Like
Nah, I mean I respect all the genres. Like
yeah,
if
yeah.
you're like you.
No, but it's just weird to
Yeah,
me that
yeah.
how that some people
People
don't
do-
even talk
people-
about it like those things. Like, oh, you're a fucking nerd for your music. Oh, you're a nerd for those cars. Yeah, everybody's fucking nerd for
It's
something,
pretty
right?
much just
It's
kind of
pretty
like
cool. So I think,
indulging
like,
yourself in a certain hobby that you love,
yeah,
and
man.
then talking about that specific thing, and then like you having a common interest with another person. So that's why you kind of like nerd out on it.
Yeah, man.
To the outside world, they don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Let's eliminate nerd.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's eliminate that. If you're not gonna say it for everything, let's just don't say it at all.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nerd be gone.
Nerd be gone.
That's nerd be gone. That's kind of like a hateful thing. Like people like to be called nerd. Whatever, man.
Yeah, yeah,
NERD.
yeah.
Shout outs. But
Shit. What's it called?
I think that was one of my first concerts, dude.
Oh, you went to the. You
I went to
Nerd?
an
for real?
NERD concert at the
That's-
Warfield.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I didn't really
tight, bro.
I didn't really know them like that. But then like
that's
my friends
dope.
got tickets and they were like, "You want to go?" I was
What
like, "Hell
songs
yeah."
did they perform?
Man, I don't remember. I just knew Pharrell and then his homeboy, the Asian guy.
Chad.
Yeah, and then I
He
remember
he came up with all the melodies and stuff.
I remember we went to a fucking
The
mosh pit, dude. Because we're on the floor and they started playing their stuff and I was like, "Oh shit, this is how they do it here? All right, let's go." And it was like a bigger girl started it and I was like, let's go, dude." And we just started doing that shit. Like I was like, "Fuck it."
The
Yeah, I went to an
Warfield, that's in,
NERD concert.
downtown
Huh? Warfield, yeah, it's on Downtown Market, I think.
Frisco.
Yeah.
I watched who did I watch? I think I watched Wu Tang over there one time,
Oh shit.
and
Tight.
then also Lupe Fiasco.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I seen a couple of
Well,
them.
You went to a Wu-Tang concert? How's that?
in the Warfield.
That's tight.
Yeah, it was cool.
Well, all right. If you were to,
I seen them twice. I seen them over there, and I seen them at the Shoreline Amphitheater.
okay. Damn, you know what? I fucking fucked up that one time. It was like, I think it was like 2016, 2017. It was like the Wu-Tang and like Redman and I forgot. And I was like, you guys want to go? And they're like, oh yeah, go get it. And I fucking didn't get it I forgot, but I missed it and we didn't go. And that was like the last time that they
Rock the Bells, right? Up here.
Nah, it was just like Wu-Tang and Snoop Dogg and like
Oh yeah.
Redman or something. And I was like,
Man.
fuck, man, I should have just got those fucking tickets, dude. And I fucking missed out, dude. Fuck. Yeah. But
Sorry,
you
there'll
know.
be more.
Yeah.
But
like,
I don't know if they're gonna be come back
how
together.
about all right now? Like, who is the person that you would really want to see in
Oh, that's
concert?
music wise.
Yeah.
What do you, like what genre?
Whoever.
I don't know. There's a lot of people.
If you had to pick somebody, then you could pick more. Who do you want to see?
Like a lineup that I make up in my own head.
Man, just say one.
That's-
This guy's making it too hard for himself.
There's so many different moods. I want to be an R&B or. I wanna
But you
be
could go. You don't have to just pick. Like you don't have to just pick one. Like you could go to all these concerts still. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to just pick the one thing.
I'll be down to see like Robin Thicke or something like that. Like
Yeah,
some
there
soulful
you go.
shit. Or Alicia Keys. I want to go to like an Alicia Keys concert.
that'd be
Like
tight. Like a
some-
little slow, like a
just some
smooth,
jam and shit.
smooth
just like,
vibe type
hell
of
yeah,
shit.
Hell yeah, just on the
Yeah,
vibe. Like you
man.
know what I'm saying? Just really just.
You ever heard
feeling
of
it.
Mayor Hawthorne?
Yeah, I think you showed it to me at the barbecue
He
one
got a- he
time.
got a
Yeah, he got
nice
some
little
like
vibe
vibe.
to him,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
fucking with that. Yeah.
White boys.
Whatever
Yeah.
you is, bro. Like it don't matter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, if you vibing hard, and I like it too. But if it was like some rap stuff, like some new stuff, maybe I probably want to see Lil Baby. I'll try to see some Lil Baby. Maybe J. Cole. J.
Yeah.
Cole was hard still.
Damn,
Kendrick.
I haven't really.
Kendrick.
I don't listen to
Just
new
the
shit.
classic. Just the classic people that are like really good and popular.
But the baby is pretty new, so you.
yeah, and then like people from the Bay, like any
or Lil Babies. Excuse me.
Lil Baby, and then like whoever like J. Cole, you know what I'm saying, all them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, R&B, rap. If it's an old school like shit.
Yeah, I mean, I went to
Whatever.
fucking Santana and Earth, Wind and Fire. Like, I never really
Yeah, I
been
remember.
to. Where did I go to a rap song? Did I go to a rap concert before? I seen Gucci Mane at the
That's
Weekend
tight. I'll go to
concert
Gucci
before.
Mane. I'll go to
It was
Gucci Mane
Weekend.
concert.
The Weekend. It was Weekend was headlining, and then Gucci Mane went before, and fucking hella funny over there. So it was like, oh, Nav, remember Nav from Toronto?
Yeah.
So Nav went on first, and then it was Gucci Mane, and then The Weeknd was a headliner. But it was funny, dude, because we're at our seats, and then there's like this older, like grandma, white lady, sitting like a little bit in front of us with like it looked like her kids or whatever and her friends and stuff, right? And she was just sitting down at the Nav, like looking hella bored and shit. And then when Gucci Mane came on, she was rapping every bar, every fucking lyric. We were like, oh shit, that shit was hella funny. We're like, oh shit, she with the shit, dog. That shit was funny, dude. It was all
She knew
bopping,
everything, huh?
Yeah, dude. Dun, 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 dun. She's a very freaky girl. Don't break her to mama. Yeah. Gucci Mane was tight. So I did see him the weekend. Oh, I'm gonna go see The Weeknd in August for Mia's birthday.
Gucci Mane?
No, The Weeknd.
Oh, The Weeknd.
Yeah, that's her favorite. The Weeknd. He's gonna be at Levi's. He's selling out stadiums now. So we watched him at Oracle the last time. That was in 2017, and then we're gonna go to see him at Levi Stadium, the Niners Stadium. Yeah, I seen those
That's
guys.
what, August what?
August 27. Yeah, so who else did I see? Have I been to another concert before? I don't think I've ever been to another concert after that, but yeah.
I went to what is it? Belle Biv DeVoe.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, the little
R&B.
R&B concert.
Yeah, that was hard,
Oh
bro.
man, I
We
would've
should go
loved
next time,
that
bro.
shit,
We
dude.
should go next time.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
one,
even know they were out here with like New Edition and shit, right?
yeah, new. It was
I
the
mean, that
new,
is New Edition, but
yeah, only a couple of them are part of the new edition, but
that's tight.
yeah, they had hella people. It was freaking 112, Genuine. Yeah, it was cool, man. It was a cool. It was all the R&B.
Yeah. So,
That's dope.
all right, moving moving on. So we got a segment. We got two segments that we're gonna rock with. I think pretty tough for all the weeks. I think. You want to introduce this one right here so people know.
People know that know. This is kind of what, basically. You know what I mean? It's like a kind of whoop ass, but it's kind of what. So you kind of it's like a question.
Show that shit to them. Right
You know
there.
what I'm saying? And we have a question in here, and we read the question, and each one of us answers it. You know what I
There's
mean?
we wrote a couple each, and there's a couple in there, and we're gonna go pick and choose. We're gonna shake it up and pick.
Shake it up.
and then
We'll pick one each,
and then
and
we'll
then
answer those.
hopefully in the future you can add your question to this can of what. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because basically the question starts with what, like kind of like what would you do, kind of like type of thing.
Or it's just gonna be a question. Because mine
Yeah.
doesn't start with what.
Whatever.
I didn't know that's those parameters for the questions to
It's all
start with
good.
what.
It is
But the
what
kind
it
of what is just a question. So
Okay, so he says it doesn't have to, but right here it says, "What kind of things did you learn or notice you took from granted during quarantine?" Oh, damn, that's deep.
took 4.
Took for granted during quarantine.
Yeah, the COVID.
Yeah,
2020.
so we're kind of like 2 years out of the pandemic, or
No,
Well,
I think
like,
the pandemic just ended.
the
I think the
pandemic,
pandemic,
yeah,
for
basically.
me, I think, for other people, they were stopped wearing masks for maybe 2 years, but I think it just ended. Like, for me, I actually just stopped wearing masks, like, fully. Like, sometimes at work, and then, like, sometimes other place, like, outside, actually, in public, I don't wear masks. But, like, I fully stopped wearing it in public, like, in March. So, like, like
So I'm gonna read the
fully,
question
but,
again.
like 2020 to like March 2022. I guess 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. 3 years. Damn. 2 years. 2 years.
what kind of things did you learn or notice you took for granted during quarantine?
Yeah.
Things that I took for granted was being able to go out in public places,
Yeah.
like with the kids, and like you couldn't go to a grocery store without having the fear of being next to somebody in line with your kids. You know what I mean? That's
Remember that shit?
so
6 feet.
what I
social
would have to
distance?
do was like every week and a half or week, I would get a list of stuff that we need, and I would go by myself and leave the kids, you know, what I'm saying? I leave them all at home, everybody at home, all the family, leave them at home, and then I'll go on a mission myself, and I'll hit up all the spots. I'll go to Target, Safeway, and Costco.
Damn.
I'll hit up all 3 spots, and then we'll be good for like 3 weeks. For like, so however
Remember
long.
that shit at the beginning of the
Yeah, so
fucking
then I would
thing?
wait in line, all masked up, everything all buttoned up, and then when I get home, I'll take all my clothes off and then throw them in a Tupperware bin, and then make sure that like I'm sprayed down and everything we wipe down that we bring in from the store. Yeah, remember that shit?
Yeah,
So then
fuck.
wipe all that shit down, and then we'll check it in, we'll bring it in, make sure I got everything in line. Sometimes they didn't have the stuff. I'd be like, yo, they don't got almond milk right now. So we're gonna have to, what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
can't,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Or they don't have enough water bottles. Everybody took all the water bottles.
Holy
So,
shit.
Yeah, so we bought the Brita filter, so we just did it off the faucet. But I like water bottles though, because they're hella compact. You can bring them anywhere.
That was like right at the beginning of the fucking.
Yeah, so that's what I would
pandemic,
do. So every like week and a half, we would make a list of what we have at the house, and then I'll go to the stores. So Costco, Safeway,
Oh, and you had to
Target.
stay in too, or Nat had to stay in
I got
too
laid
because
off. No,
she
she
was,
was working still. She was working.
and she was pregnant.
Yeah, she was working.
Oh, she was just
Going still. So
fuck,
me,
man.
so I would have to leave Delilah somewhere. My daughter, I'll leave her somewhere, and then I'll go do the grocery shopping during the day.
That's
Cause I got they cut work off for us. So that's what, like, going out in public is what I took for granted.
Yeah.
And then probably another thing I took for granted was like that um kind of being with my kid, like with my daughter, like, you know, as I took that, like, we were together like for that long together, and then when my son was born, it was just like kind of like family thing. Like, it was like, wow, like during the day, you know, that's like 2, 3, 4 months you're at home, and then you're like kind of with your family every day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And making sure, and it kind of like making sure that like your what is it called, your inner circle, basically your primary family, your siblings, and then your parents was cool. That's like, because we kind of kept
Your
it like
immediate family.
your immediate family, basically. Yeah, that's the exact term. Was like, okay, like they're doing good, because that's what I took for granted. Because, you know, we have a big family, but, you know, we have friends and everybody. But then, like, you think when shit goes down, it's like, these are the people that's gonna be with you, like, regardless
Yeah.
of whatever happens. Everybody has their own thing going on, but like, these are the people. Like, you can't fight that. Like, you don't choose your family. Like, this is who your family, you're born, like, that's who you're related to. So it's like, you have to make the most of that, or you have to, you know what I'm saying, you have to handle that however you may.
Yeah,
But that's
man,
something
that
I
was
take for granted, was like being that, you know, in communicating with, how's my sister, how's her son, how's my brother, how's my mom, are you guys good, you know what I'm saying, do you guys got everything you need, we'll drop off stuff if you need stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you know, those things are like, you know, you take for granted, or like, you know, how much support system you kind of basically have.
Yeah, man. That's a big thing, man. Like, during those times, um, well, you know, that's what it was. Like, you know, making sure everybody's okay, even though you can't see these people. You know what I mean? And then once it got a little bit lighter, like the restrictions, it was like, okay, we can see these people, but these people only, right? And it was like, oh man, damn, I missed you guys. You know what I mean? I took that for granted. Like, I didn't see you guys all the time, but now, you know, finally get to see you guys on a restriction. You know what I mean? And we're gonna be
Yeah.
only together for a little bit, but don't see nobody else because this is our bubble. You know what I mean? So like, you know, that was very like oh fuck, man, I really can't see these guys every day, or, you know, like whenever I can, you know. So that was like, you know, being out. And I just think, you know, just life in general, like, it was a really big like that's Cammy yelling. He does that a lot now because he can't speak what he, you know,
Wants to say. That's hard, bro.
He's old enough to know what he wants, but he's too young to use his words. So if you guys hear him in the background, that's him yelling right now. So you're gonna hear that during a lot of episodes right now. So
Hey, I'm in the same boat. Phoenix
Yeah.
don't talk for nothing.
but during the podcast,
know.
here's what we're talking about. What's it called? Yeah, just taking for granted that stuff. Being out, getting to see the world, seeing stuff outside of the world, letting the kids experience me and Mia experience stuff on our own. You know what I mean? Just being out, like, you know, even in the Bay Area, like what we did was like, you know, seeing scenery. Like what we did one time during the quarantine when it opened up a little bit, we drove to Fairfield, maybe like an hour away, to get some Chick-fil-A and some fucking coffee.
Yo.
And then we let Miko run in the fucking like grass at a park or something, and just like taking for granted like the world around us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, cause it's like, man, like I can't just be like, for me, I can't just stay stuck in the house. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it was great though. Like, just being like Mia worked most every day, and I got to stay home with my daughter and just watching her grow up every day, doing our daily routine. And just, you know, I have a lot of pictures from the quarantine life, and just being with her every day, watching her grow as a 1.5-year-old to 2. You know what I mean? That was really great. And you know what I mean? So coming out of the quarantine, I really wanted to just be like, man, I want to see the world. I want to see stuff other than my culture. You know what I mean? How other people move, kinda. Even though I'm shy, I want to do that stuff because I'm only like 32, and you know, there's other people that've been places and just are there. You know, never really got to understand it. You know what I mean? So I want to do that. That's what I took for granted. You know, the lessons I learned was just, you know, make sure your family is good at all times because you never know what's going on, and just stuff like that, man. So, yep, that's, you know, quarantine was a wild time, man. So, COVID is a wild time and still kind of coming back, but man, shit, that's just crazy. So, all right, should I pick another one? You have
Go for
anything
it.
to add to that?
Nope.
Or okay.
That's it.
All right. This says, what TV series or movie would you live in?
Oh,
Would I live in? Shit, I don't want to live in anything too dangerous. But I don't want to live in like any Truman Show or anything.
Lost. Since you was talking about Lost.
Nah, I don't want, that was too crazy, man. Because there'd be those times where it's like I think they ended up like in a this one season, they ended up like in a fucking like a community, and it was like a fucking like a cabin community or something, and it was weird. Like people were like traveling back and forth or something like
Would
that.
you know what to do? So, like, say you knew what to do, how to solve it when you get to that.
I don't remember the
point.
show like that, so I can't really do that. But I think if I were to live in a TV series, Survivor.
Yo, Survivor.
Survivor looks fun, dude.
That's
It looks kind of
crazy.
stressful, but like I would like to play the game of Survivor and just play every day. But then, you know, try to just be competitive like that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it sucks to be away from the kids, but like, you know what I mean? Whatever. But this is my
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
Survivor, like, be competitive, fucking live on the island, on the water, in the water, you know, and then just fucking make memes for yourself and then play the game, bruh. Like, fucking talk about who gonna vote off and shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh, these motherfuckers talking shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they trying to do a double fucking vote off and shit.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I wanna play that shit. Trying to be competitive like that. I don't know, man. I wanna do it. Man, that's just crazy though, bruh. I wanna try it. How about you?
Shoot. I don't know if it's drama or like go to like a comedic
He wants to
comedy
be- He wants
series.
to be all about the drama.
Nah, I'll probably go to like the Wayne's brother series. You know what I'm
that'd be
saying?
hella
Just
funny,
kicking it
dude.
like the token Asian dude right there, kicking it with them when they go to the, you know what I'm saying? Something
Where would
like
you
that.
be at the fucking newsstand in
No,
the back?
no,
like,
I'll be in the restaurant, like in
in
the,
the
back.
restaurant. You're
Or I'll be
cooking,
one-
you're
I'll be-
cooking silogs at the diner.
You know
You're
what I'm
always
saying?
at the fucking thing, just cooking silogs and
Or
shit.
be like you know, like I don't know, somebody like an extra, but like you get a couple lines in while you're at the show or something like
That'd be
that.
funny, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Or how
something
about
like
a
that.
fucking Filipino Full House?
Yo, that's for
It's
real.
basically what it is,
That's
huh? It's
basically-
Filipino, and then they made the fucking attic
for the Tio,
for the the Tito and Tita,
Tito Jesse.
and then they had twins.
And then the neighbor, the Filipino neighbor girl that always comes by.
The twins' names is Nelson and fucking Nelson,
JP.
And then you know Uncle Joey is actual Uncle Joey.
Yo, fuck, that's crazy. The only thing they're missing in that Full House is the grandparents.
The
The grandparents got to live
yeah.
there too.
They
can't
live
just-
downstairs in the studio
You can't
where
just have
Uncle
a
Jesse
whole
made the studio.
Yeah.
But they live with Uncle Joey, and then Uncle Joey's the performer.
Yeah.
He always likes
comedian.
karaoke and
He's
shit, comedian.
It's not a comedian. He's a karaoke singer. He does cover. He does.
He does covers at night.
What's the Tagalog word for full?
Fucking damn.
Busog? No, that's like.
That's like for
That's
like
for food.
eating.
Damn, I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
If you know the
man.
Tagalog word for full, we can
Yeah.
switch it up for
I'm
instead
like
of
halfway
Full
up the
House.
shot, bro. Shit. The
But,
Full
uh,
House.
Yeah,
What's
something
up,
like that.
man?
Yeah, or even like the Family Matters, freaking show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some comedy, like you know what I mean. I don't not no drama though. Like I don't think that's too much for me.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about like the shows that I like is like fucking like Sons of Anarchy or fucking like
Yeah, I don't
fucking
think
The
I get.
Wire.
I'll probably,
and
I'll probably
shit.
get
Like,
killed. I'll probably get killed.
I can't handle The Wire.
For
Dude.
sure, getting killed already.
It was him. All them right there. He's standing right there at that house. Them over there, right there. He signals them.
Yeah.
Once they go over
You're like-
there, I just show
You wasn't at your lookout. Where were you? I was getting food.
he signals them if he's okay to fucking buy something, and that's
Nah,
that's
I
the system.
would have left my post because I got hungry and shit.
Over
Where's
here,
P
snitch.
at?
I'm over here snitching and shit. Oh, all right, let's do one more.
One more. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. Craziest thing you've seen someone do in public, man. I mean, I seen some crazy shit in downtown. Like that ain't even no joke. I mean, yeah, I seen a someone doing drugs like near City Hall. Like they put the hood on and then they put a blanket over it and they're just hitting the pipe and stuff.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
do that everywhere over there,
Downtown,
dude.
but
yeah, man.
I mean, other crazy stuff is I seen some homeless chick trying to like step up to some dude on the Muni one time when I was working in downtown and I was taking the bus because we'd only had one car at the time, so I had to pick up the car at the bar station so I could pick up my daughter, but like getting to the bar station to pick up the car, I seen some bum chick try to fight a older dude that was just getting off work, and the dude knocked her out on the bus. On the bus.
Shit.
I didn't record it, but I was just like, oh shit, because she kept trying to like swing at him. Like she was drunk though. You could smell her. Like she was like drinking 211s or something like that. And
Damn.
that's probably the craziest shit I seen. Like on the bus, and then they had to stop the bus, and then the bus driver came in the back and he kicked both of them off. But
Did the guy try to fight?
he tried to
the
not
fucking-
fight her. Like he was trying to like get off me. Like the chick, she just kept cussing at him, and he was like, "Why the hell are you getting at me?" And the guy got on the same time as the bus, like our stop was there, and the guy got on the same time as me, and then she just kind of like looked at him and was just like cursing at him.
Oh, just started some shit with
just
that
out
guy.
of nowhere, and then
Damn, that's
he
crazy.
laid
So,
her out, and then
so everybody was just like, oh,
yeah, there's some people
because he wasn't
stop
trying to attack her.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
and
man.
she was just going off at him. He was like, "What the heck?" And then he just kind of like not really like knock her out, but it kind of like pushed her off, like.
And she
like
did,
that.
and she knocked.
And she tried to like swing, like kept swinging, so he had to swing back, kind of like get off me. You know what I mean?
Because you gotta defend it, even though
Yeah.
like girls, like dude, like if people say don't hit girls, but it's like, all right, if these ladies, like, don't be those ladies where it's like, oh, you're gonna start punching guys because they're not supposed to punch girls. If you're gonna fucking assault somebody, they have the means to defend themselves. So don't just think, oh, you shouldn't, guys shouldn't hit girls. If you're gonna fucking, do that shit to somebody, you better expect some fucking retaliation.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
watch
And
out.
I get it, you know what I mean? Don't hit girls, right? But just don't do that to people if you don't expect something to come back to you, right? 'Cause
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they both left the bus stop like
Yeah.
probably like 2 stops down, and that's it. And I think somebody called the police on them.
So one of mine, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, because I did see one. You always see people doing drugs, especially like the Tenderloin area, like in San Francisco. Like I was working one time out there, and I had to, just walking by in the Tenderloin, like people just cutting up like fucking, whatever they're cutting up, and just fucking doing it right on the street, right on the sidewalk, and police is driving by. They don't give a fuck. They want to keep people in the area so they don't get out and do it in other areas, you know what I mean? But they want to keep them contained, you know what I mean? So that's why, like, they just watch them, and if they go out the area that they're supposed to, then they'll pick them up, right? Then they'll, arrest them or whatever, or stop them. But yeah, I seen that, and then I'll always see those people just fucking in the corner. They're always sitting down. These guys that are smoking crack all the time, they're always sitting down in like a corner or something, and they have hella shit next to them, and then they just fucking put it on the pipe and then just start smoking and shit. And then I did that one time because I was
Wow,
parked
that's-
right next
that's
to
wild right there.
at my one of my drop offs, and I had lunch over there, and I was just parked in my bus, and I just seen the dude right next to me, and I was just like, damn, it's crazy, bruh. So that, drugs, smoking, and fucking one time in front of our house, there's this guy that was
Oh, yeah.
some I don't know, there was something wrong with him. I don't know what was
Maybe
wrong
he
with
had some
him.
mental illness.
So, yeah,
or
mental
something.
illness or something. And one time I came home from work. This is in the middle of the day, maybe the afternoon, and he used to always walking up and down the street. I don't know where he came from or whatnot, but there's one day I came home from school or something in the middle of the day. I was out, and from my classes, and he walked up on the middle he was gonna get he was crossing the street. He's gonna get to the other side, but right before he got to the sidewalk, he stopped, kind of on the corner, and he fucking pulled his pants down, and he took a big ass shit, dude. And I was like, bruh, dude. And I see, cause it was like bang bang, like right when I got out the car, like he pulled his pants down and he just started going right away. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? That shit was a log like a motherfucker, dude. That shit, you know what I mean? That shit would have fucking.
Yeah, the dude I think he had some mental illness or something like
Yeah,
that.
probably.
Because he would always be on that route, like walking up. But I never seen him do
Yeah.
something like that. But
Yeah, I had to.
I remember he would come
That's
at the same
crazy.
time, every time, coming up
Yeah.
that hill, walking up, just talking to himself.
I seen him in in the Fillmore
Me
before.
too. I seen him in a couple of different places in the city, just mobbing, just walking.
And we live in Daly City, so the Fillmore, San Francisco, and he had to take buses and
To get
the
out there,
train
huh?
out there to get out there. So seeing him out there and then coming back to Daly City, and he probably couldn't make it, and he just fucking took a shit right on the fucking side, like not even the sidewalk, but in the middle of the street. I was like, damn, that's the first time I seen that.
If you gotta go, you gotta
But
go.
yeah, I never seen somebody in the action, but I did see somebody's fucking turd in the middle of the street at fucking in the Tenderloin. Like I was doing a delivery over there, and I fucking walked to the back of my car to get the fucking package. I was delivering food at one time, and I fucking walked to the back. I was like, there's fucking shit right next to my fucking trunk, and you already know it's not fucking animal shit or dog shit. That looks like a fucking
Turd.
human shit, dude. It was like one fucking long piece like this, just
Long
like,
boy.
and then you could see where they cut it off and shit, where they snapped it off, bro.
Or the intestines fucking snapped it off. Huh?
No, your
Closed
booty
it.
holes, your little pecker.
Yeah, shit, that's
Oh,
crazy.
man, yeah.
That's crazy. We left off on right there, but
Talking about shit all the time, man. Hey, if you're watching this right now at the beginning of all these episodes, let me tell you, I told a lot of embarrassing fucking stories
yeah,
already.
me too.
And you not so much, but I already talked.
I talk a hella embarrassing ass stories,
Man,
bro.
all my stories,
So,
man. You guys
whatever,
know
I'll be
all
able
of
to-
me already,
yeah,
bro.
we-
You
yeah.
know, there'll be more, but oh my god, you guys are in for it. You know what I mean? Sometimes we get a little lackluster and look a little tired right now, but
Yeah,
yeah, you guys just get through it. You know what I mean?
we're here.
You know, if
You're
you don't
here.
like it, you don't have to be here. If you like it, thank
don't
you
like
for
it, you don't
being
buy.
here. Yeah, if you like it, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We're not done yet, but last segment that we do every week, also to end with some good words, the role player of the week. So my role player of the week is Scott Storch, music producer. You know,
Multi-platinum.
multi-platinum. He's made probably some of you guys' favorite hits that you guys didn't even know of, and just like I think he's a role player because he's not like frontlining every show. You know what I mean? He's not really like in the media like that, and like everybody doesn't really give him the praise that he does deserve. So I want to give him one of the role player of the week this week. We're gonna do this every week, whatever it is, music, sports,
Whoever.
TV,
Outside. family.
real people in our lives.
Definitely.
So look out for that every week. And Scott Storch, you're my player of the week because I was just listening to one of his interviews with Drink Champs, and he was just saying that he was supposed to do the Super Bowl in February in LA
Yeah.
for the first Super Bowl in LA and at SoFi, and he hella wanted to do it, but because he produced Still Dre by Dr. Dre,
He did.
and you know,
I mean,
but he, you know, Dr. Dre was like, you know what, I actually want to do it myself, you know, if it's cool, and you know, being like a, you know, role player that he was, you know, I mean, he was just like, you know, I really want to do it, but fine, that's cool with me, you know what I mean? I respect you. I still respect Dr. Dre and all that. So that was his request, that he didn't want me there. So that's cool. So he took that really, like, you know, like a, you know, like a G, and just been like, all right, cool. You know, I don't have to be there, and he did that. So yeah, Scott Storch, you know, he, you know, produced fucking that. He produced fucking Justin Timberlake's fucking Cry Me a River.
basically
Crazy.
pioneered the game with his keyboard, you know,
Yeah.
instrumentation. You know what I mean? Like him being on the keys and really just being, you know, himself. And like that sound now is like, it's so like almost imitated, and you know what I mean? Often imitated, never duplicated. But like people are like heavy into that West Coast key sound, like that Still Dre. Like people
Yeah.
still love that whole
Yeah,
tune.
man.
And amongst a lot of other tunes, like he produced for 50 Cent, Fat
Yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah, Lean Back was his.
Yeah.
Terror Squad, Eminem,
Mariah,
fucking yeah. Mario, Let Me
Mario,
Love You.
yep.
You should
Jadakiss,
let me love you.
yeah,
Let me
Jadakiss.
be the one. I didn't even know that,
Yeah.
bro. But dude, that's one of the toppest hit.
He
Like
has a documentary
everybody
on
knows the
YouTube.
words to that song. Like that shit.
My bad to
Fucking
cut you off, but he has a documentary on YouTube where he
Yeah,
talks
man.
about his whole like start. He was in the Roots
yeah.
band, the hip hop
Yeah.
band, the Roots.
Yeah, with the Roots and Erica Badu. You got fucking.
Yeah, he looks hella skinny.
You. Gosh, you guys look it up. Look it up. You're gonna know what it is. What's that one called?
I forget what it's
fuck,
called,
anyways.
but it's a hitter though.
Just,
It's a
just
slap though.
put my how I hymned it
Yeah.
into fucking Shazam.
You Shazam
And
it.
then you'll get
Shazam-o.
it.
Yeah.
My homie,
Okay.
without me,
Yeah.
not me.
Ooh. Fire.
Let's go.
baby.
But yeah, man, you got anything to add to Scott Storch?
Nah, Scott Storch is hitting it.
Yeah,
I
man.
agree.
As a fellow producer, you know.
I mean, producer wise, the guy was insane. Like he had like his gift with his keys. Like you can even see him on like some little short YouTube clips. And the dude, he has a blunt in his mouth, or the other one he's had holding a baby. I mean, blunt and baby don't kind of go together, but it's separate occasions though. So one, he's just jamming, and his
Yeah,
keys.
man.
He doesn't mess up,
I think it's a cigarette. He smokes a lot of cigarettes.
but he doesn't mess up though. Like I try to do
Crazy,
keys,
huh?
and my hand will fumble a little bit and do the wrong key. But this guy's like on point, like doom. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then
man.
he has dope like sample packs, which are basically sounds that he develops himself, and then he puts them on the website, and then you can kind of look, you can go through them, you can either use them yourself or you can chop them up. But
Oh shit,
his
that's
sound
tight.
pack is super cool. Like a lot of producers have their own sound pack. That's how they make money.
Because they
now.
put it on like the programs, right? Like even like
Whatever.
beat beat samples or whatever. You could use it as your background, like drums, right, or something like that. And then
Yeah,
you
they
can just
have
add it to your thing.
He
and
have
then,
his own drums. He programmed his
Yeah.
own drums, and then they basically just put them as a WAV file, and then you can just buy it for like
Yeah.
99 cents or something like
Yeah.
that, and then you can get it, and then you can use it as your own stuff. But like that's the money now. Like so, if he makes like, say the dude makes, I mean I don't want to go on mathematics, but he makes a bunch of them, then you know people buy them, then you know he makes money like that instead of making like records. You know what I mean? Like albums with people in the studio, like a rapper or something. He'll just keep making like 5-minute little clips of him. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go
yeah,
all into
man.
that.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
man, it's okay. This is a area where we could go into all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's that. You know, that's what we're speaking on. You know, music nerd. He wants to talk his shit. You know, talk his shit. But you know, I'll get lost a little bit.
Yeah,
on
I don't want to get
whatever
lost in
fucking
that.
thing,
But,
yeah, man. Do you have one for yourselves?
I have one. It's the role player of the week for me. I don't want to be too corny, but it's you. You, the listener. You, the person that's helping us out. You're our support system,
Yeah, man.
and it's for the other people too. The other role player, the single mom, the single dad, that they put their goals aside to go help. Whoever they're helping their mom or they're helping their kid get to where they need to get to. Their kid wants to go to college, so they get another job, or what I'm saying, they're helping their moms pay their medical bills, and what I'm saying, they throw them a little cash every here and every now and then. You know what I mean? That person, that's my role person, because I come to like I come to a part where I'm like trying to see everybody's perspective. Obviously, I won't be able to do that, but like at the same time, like what about that person that nobody's what I mean, looking at, and they got their head down, but they're working. They're going to work every day, and what I'm saying, they got to drop off their kids over here, or they got to go over here and help their grandma, or help their sister out, or help the brother out that it's has some kind of situation that they need help with.
Yeah.
And they're taking their time out of their day where they can be relaxing at home watching their TV, and they're like, you know what, it's bigger than me. That's my role player. Like, you, the person that when you listen to this, and maybe you need that encouragement, like, yo, what I'm saying, thanks for noticing me, what I'm saying, because
Yeah.
you're not alone. You know what I mean? Even though you say, damn it, I'm doing everything by myself, you know what I mean, I'm going over here, I'm going over there. No, you're not alone. There's a thousand other people that are doing the same thing right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help and trying to make ends meet, and
Hell yeah.
make sure that when you, at the end of the day, you see your kid smile, you see your grandma smile, you see, you know what I'm saying? You're that brother, that sister, that uncle, that nephew, that, you know what I'm saying, that niece, you know what I'm saying? You're that person in the other person's light. So when you go home, you know what I'm saying, give a hug to your family member, you know what I'm saying? If you see another person working hard at it, give them a hug, or give them a thumbs up, or give them, you know what I'm saying, say hi to them, say thank you. You know what I mean?
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? You're the role player, not
yeah.
us. It's you.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? When you shut this off, I want to make you feel like you are helping somebody. You
Yeah.
made a difference today. Trust me, you made
Yeah.
a difference today. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Whatever you had to do, whatever your boss was on your ass, or your coworker was being lazy as fuck, you know what I'm saying? You did make a difference. You know what I'm saying? I seen you out there.
There you go.
I was you. You know what I'm saying? So, role player of the week is to you. You, that person, right now. You, right now. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Hey. Mic drop. I want to add to that, but man, that's bars.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Role player of the week.
Because I noticed that. Look, the smaller things make the big things happen. Off
Yeah,
top,
man.
Off top.
Hey, thank you guys for listening. You know what I mean? We went through a lot today. Sometimes, we went on the up and down
We
and
did.
up and down. You know what I
We
mean?
went sideways,
It
all
might
that.
we're practicing still. It might be a hard listen to you. Maybe not. Maybe you like it. Maybe you like this stuff. So, I know I enjoy it. Bringing some shit to you guys.
Me too. I enjoyed it. I mean,
Yeah, man. So
I hope you guys like it.
hope you guys like it. We're still, on the grind.
Definitely.
We might
Always,
cut some
always.
shit up. We might, just keep going. A lot of practice. So we got a lot of episodes for you guys. Bear with us. You know what I mean? If you guys are here right now, thank you. We appreciate you. Enjoy the ride. We talked about today, what the show is going to entail, where we came from. We talked about our first jobs, first time we drank, be yourself, be a nerd, stop using the word nerd, the word nerd, nerd word. Nerd. Nerd is the word. Word, nerd, word. Word is the word. Nerd, Anyways, yeah,
Yes.
man. So, hopefully when this comes out, we're gonna have all our shit, social media, pop in on top, online. So, Role Players Podcast on IG, Role Players Podcast on YouTube. You can find me on IG at OEZ with 3 E's.
PDUZZ_21, and then you'll
On
find my
IG.
music, Apple Music, Spotify. P does music. I'm gonna start putting up more stuff. I mean, if you guys want it, you know what I mean. I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, he got
You know
he
what I
got a
mean?
music page, man. It's on.
Yeah.
It's only on Spotify.
iTunes, Spotify, all the platforms. You know.
It's all P. What is it? How does it
P
go?
does music.
P does music. All right, man. So come check us out. You know what I mean. Thank you guys for listening. I'm Oeezy.
I'm P does.
We are the role players.
Yes, sir.